Do you realize there are people over 70 who live as if waiting for illness? But there are also people 80, even 90 years old who are still full of energy. The surprising thing is, their secret doesn't lie in medicine, but in 5 extremely simple daily habits. And the last habit can save both your spirit and your lifespan. After 70, the most dangerous thing is not age, but stopping exercise. The human body is made to move. When you sit too much, muscles begin to weaken. Joints become stiffer. Blood circulation is poorer. The brain slows down. But just 20 minutes of exercise a day, everything starts to change. I once met a 78-year-old man. Every morning he would walk, stretch, plant his trees, play with his grandchildren. He said, "Age doesn't determine my energy, habits do." He was much healthier than many people 20 years younger. You don't need heavy workouts. You don't need a gym. Just walk, stand up more, exercise regularly. Because the body ages very quickly when it stops moving. But there's something that makes your body age faster than being inactive. That's what you eat every day. After age 70, your body doesn't process food the same way it used to. A meal high in sugar can cause inflammation for hours. A meal too greasy can strain your heart a lot more. But the amazing thing is, good food also has healing power. Green vegetables, fruit, whole grains, beans, fish. These aren't just food, these are the fuel for longevity. I once met an elderly woman with high cholesterol. She started changing her eating habits. Less processed food, less sugar, more vegetables. Her energy returned, her complexion improved, her spirits lifted. The most important thing wasn't extreme dieting, but conscious eating. Eat slower, eat more naturally. Eat to nourish your body, not to satisfy your emotions. Many people think memory loss is inevitable as you get older. But that's not entirely true. The brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, it gets stronger. The more you neglect it, it weakens. There's an 82-year-old man who amazed me. He reads books every day, learns technology, writes letters to his grandchildren. His mind is incredibly sharp. He said, "When the brain stops learning, people start to really age. That's why you need learning new things, conversations, reading books, listening to podcasts, telling stories, writing a journal. Even just being curious about life can keep your brain younger, but there is something even more dangerous than illness. That is losing the reason to live. Many people age very quickly after retirement, not because their bodies weaken, but because they lose their purpose in life. People need a reason to wake up every morning. A 79-year-old woman once said, "The day I felt useless was the day I started to get old." That statement is truly haunting. A purpose in life doesn't need to be grand. It could simply be taking care of grandchildren, gardening, helping others, sharing experiences, cooking a meal. As long as you feel, "I am still useful," the spirit will be completely different. Because people with a purpose in life usually fight illness more strongly. There is a very dangerous disease in old age. It doesn't show up on tests, but it kills the spirit very quickly. That is loneliness. You can take your medication as prescribed. But if there is no one to talk to, your heart will still wither away. People need connection, a hug, a phone call, a family meal. Sometimes that is the strongest medicine. I once met an old couple. They said, "We are healthy because we always have each other." It sounds simple, but it is extremely profound. Love, friends, family, that is what makes people want to continue living. After age 70, the most important thing is not how long you live, but how you live. Remember these 5 things. Exercise every day, eat healthily, keep your brain active, live with purpose, and love a lot. Because medicine can prolong life, but it is the daily habits that create a life worth living. And sometimes the secret to staying young is not in fighting aging, but in continually living life to the fullest. If this video touches you, please send it to the person you love most.